Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nursyada binti Basri, and today I will be presenting about sustainability management at UITM based on the UI Green Metric Framework, which aligns with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. The study evaluates about the current practices and proposes improvement towards a more sustainable campus.
My name is Farisa Nusafia binti Nizam. The objective of the Sustainability Management Study Case in UITM is to identify the environmental issue at UITM, propose engineering and management solution to mitigate this issue, evaluate the three bottom line impact, and lastly, it is to integrate science, policy and education into a multidisciplinary framework.
My name is Uitm and I will be presenting about methodology and water cluster. Methodology. We collected our data from Gulf Form Survey, secondary data from the Uitm Journal, and SDG-based evaluation. This study used a problem-solving research framework to identify environmental issues and suggest sustainable development strategies for UITM as a city of campus. Quantitative and qualitative data were collected through internet-based method.
Despite UITM commitment to sustainability, challenges still exist in the education aspect. This is because sustainability subjects are not compulsory and the exposure is mainly limited to a science-based courses such as engineering. As a result, students from a non-science courses have low awareness about how important sustainability issue is. Treating sustainability as an elective further reduces the student engagement and limits the application of sustainability among graduates. To address this issue, sustainability should be integrated as a compulsory subject for all programs. UITM can also implement interdisciplinary learning where students from different faculties collaborate on sustainability-based projects to ensure sustainability elements embedded across all programs without overloading the curriculum. This initiative can bring positive impact environmentally, socially, and economically. Environmentally, they can improve campus practices such as waste reduction and energy efficiency. Socially, students become more environmentally responsible. And economically, sustainability initiatives can generate cost-saving and resource-efficient solutions for UITM.
Hi, my name is Aisha Fadika binti Abu Amir. Next, this slide will explain the transportation issues at UITM, the proposed solution, and their potential impacts. At UITM, there is a heavy reliance on private vehicles such as cars and motorcycles due to the large campus area and limited shuttle bus frequency. This situation causes traffic congestion, longer vehicle idling times, increased carbon emission, and noise pollution across the campus. To address this, UITM can improve shuttle bus frequency, develop safer pedestrian walkways such as covered pathways and cycling lanes, and provide feeder bus or vans to connect nearby residential areas and public transport hub to the campus. Potential impacts from an environmental perspective. These measures can reduce carbon dioxide emission, air pollution, and fuel consumption, supporting UITM's green campus and sustainability initiatives. From a social perspective, improve transportation, enhance accessibility, safety, and time management for students and staff, creating a more comfortable and inclusive learning environment. From an economic perspective, inducing dependence on private vehicles, lower long-term transportation and infrastructure costs while supporting more cost-efficient and sustainable campus.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Uitm and I am going to present about waste management. Waste management remains a challenge at UITM due to poor waste separation at the source. Different types of waste are often mixed and sent directly to landfills. This commonly occurs in cafeterias, offices, hotels, and laboratories, where bins are contaminated with food waste and disposable items. As a result, landfill use continues to increase, recyclable materials are lost, and more raw materials must be extracted. This also leads to higher energy and water consumption for producing new raw materials instead of recycling. To address this issue, waste management efforts should be aligned with sustainable development goals. Awareness can be improved through knowledge transfer programs for students and staff, as well as sustainability focuses events such as eco-free market initiatives.
This slide explains our water cluster, which focuses on reducing water wastage and improving water management on campus. The main problem is aging infrastructure. Old pipes and shelf head often leak, causing significant water wastage and inefficient water supply management. Poor water management also increases maintenance and operational costs. In terms of potential impact, frequent water leakage leads to higher water bills and repeated repair costs. There is also risk of sudden water cut-off, which can disrupt campus activities. Over time, excessive water wastage reduces the ability of clean water drinking for students and staff. To resolve this issue, we propose expanding rainwater harvesting system across the campus. Harvested rainwater can be used for cleaning, irrigation, and other non-potable purposes. In addition, regular infrastructure maintenance will help detect and repair leaks early.
Hi, my name is Sofina. Today I will be presenting about the cluster energy. The problem statement in as we know, university function like a small city because they provide many essential services. This facility requires a large amount of energy to operate, which is why university play an important role in supporting the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Other than that, the amount of energy used in university depends on the factors such as the tall buildings, operating hours, and the local climate. In Malaysia, the hot and humid weather make air conditioning the main source of energy consumption. Therefore, managing air conditioning use is crucial to reduce energy consumption and promote sustainable campus operation. The solution university need to reduce energy use through regular maintenance of facility, especially air conditioning system, and implement solar energy to promote sustainability. The potential impact from environmental perspective is efficient maintenance and the use of solar energy help reduce electricity consumption. From social perspective, well maintained facilities and sustainability education improve comfort and productivity for students and staff. And lastly, for an economic perspective, saving energy help reduce operating costs and provide long-term financial benefit.
Next cluster is the infrastructure and settings cluster. The problem statement is it is limited and inconsistent sustainability integration, lack of sustainable campus features, uneven infrastructure development between campuses, and lastly, older building lack green design. The solution for this is by expanding green landscaping and tree planting programs. Example is by the creation of covered landscape walks and green buildings that connect building and climate responsive outdoor areas. And lastly, older building can be upgraded with energy efficient lighting, water saving features, and sustainable material. The potential impact in environment is by the expansion of green landscaping, tree planting, and green corridor. For example, biodiversity conservation tree planting program can improve water retention, soil quality, and vegetation. Next is social, is by it can strengthen collaboration between teachers, students, and general public, and this can also reinforce civic participation and teamwork. Lastly, in economic, is sustainable landscaping, water and energy efficient infrastructure, and it can lower operating and maintenance expenses.
Finding for the question which infrastructure requires the most urgent improvement based on 34 responses, fixing leaks and plumbing is the most urgent infrastructure issues at Uitm, which is 55.9%, indicating 3 responses about water-related facilities. This is followed by modernizing air conditioning, 35.3%, which affects comfort and learning condition. Infrastructure for people with disabilities okay received the lowest response at 8.8%, suggesting lower awareness rather than lack of importance. Overall, the finding highlight the need to prioritize essential maintenance while still addressing inclusivity in long-term planning. For the question, how do you rate the facilities in Uitm? Based on 34 responses, most respondents rated Uitm facilities as satisfactory, which is 58.8%, while 41.2% rated them as good. No respondent rated the facilities as poor, indicating an overall acceptable condition, though there is still room for improvement. For the question, in what ways can Uitm integrate sustainable development goals as it is in academic and curriculum? Based on 34 responses, most respondent, which is 61.8%, believe Uitm can integrate SDGs by making more sustainability courses. This is followed by industry collaboration, 32.4%, while only a small proportion suggested offering more awareness program, indicating integrating sustainability courses initiative are seen as the most effective approach. For the question, are you aware of how important sustainability is to the environment? Based on 34 responses, a significant 67.1% of respondents confirm they are aware of the importance of sustainability to the environment, while minority remain unsure. These yes responses indicated that the community already mentally prepared and supportive of green initiative. For the question, what sustainable transportation initiative should Uitm implement to reduce its carbon footprint? Based on 34 responses, the most effective way for Uitm to reduce its carbon footprint is through expanded shuttle bus services, supported by 52.9% of respondents. Its key majority suggests that students and staff prioritize reliable institutional transit over individual car vehicles. Additionally, 29.4% of participants suggested to enhance pedestrian infrastructure, indicating a need for better walkable pedestrian pathways such as covered path to connect campus building. And for the question, how do you typically commute to campus? Based on 34 responses, walking is the most common mode of transportation, supported by 52.9%. This is followed by the university shuttle bus at 38.2%, while only a small minority of 38.8% commute by car.
Next, based on 34 responses, 61.8% of respondents believe the university should prioritize frequent maintenance to fix leaking faucets and shower heads, water recycling measures supported by 20.6% of participants, and the implementation of rainwater harvesting systems supported by 70.6%. Based on 34 responses, half of the respondents, 47.1%, confirmed they have personally seen water wastage issues at Uitm, while another 41.2% indicated they possibly have, and only minority, 11.8%, doesn't have seen water wastage issues. Based on 34 responses, energy-saving equipment observed around Uitm, showing that LED tube lights and solar panels are the most recognized energy-saving equipments within the campus, observed by 41.2% and 29.4% of respondents. Motion sensors were the least noted at 14.7%, identifying a potential area for future energy-saving automation. Based on 34 responses, 70.6% of respondents use electricity often while on campus, 17.6% of respondents use electricity sometimes, and 11.8% rarely use electricity in Uitm.
For the governance perspective, governance ensures campuses to follow sustainability, policy, and the UN SDGs. For education perspective, integrate sustainability into courses, project, and awareness programs. For the system perspective, manage energy, water, and waste efficiently using green technology and trafficking progress with our green metric.
UITM faces gaps between sustainability policies and real practices, including energy waste and car dependency. By making sustainability compulsory across all facilities and improving campus system, the university can achieve long-term economic, social, and environmental benefits.